Hello and welcome to the Tracy Show. Yes, Tracy with the I, not with the Y. We need to get into Officer Robert Parks, Baltimore, Maryland police officer, chasing this young man in his police cruiser. Let's talk about it, because now he's in big trouble.
Go ahead, Trey. Walk up, yo. He beating. He ain't even got no reason to stop him. Hey, yo, what the f? You gonna hit him with the car? Yo, what the f, bro? Yo, yo. Hey, yo. Come back this way, yo. So beating, bro. That's his. You crashing it all that.
So this right here is Officer Robert Parks. Did y'all see him chasing the young man in his police cruiser, all on the yard, people's yard and everything? Robert Parks, I say, was just having one of them days. Officer, we all going through something. We all going through something, and I'm not trying to make an excuse for you, but you're going to have to get your sugar honey iced tea together, because you can't be chasing people in your police cruiser. Now look at you. Now look at you. Ivan Bates and all them. Now you're indicted. You looking at, what, they said the max 65 years? You did all that for nothing. You did all that for nothing. Let me read the article to y'all, because this is crazy. Here we go. State's Attorney Ivan Bates announced an indictment against suspended Baltimore police officer Robert A. Parks after a viral social video last month appeared to show an attempt to use a police vehicle to run over a civilian. Bates announced the indictment during a press conference on Wednesday, November 12th, with his Public Trust in Police Integrity Unit. Parks. See that? Chasing a young man with your vehicle. Parks is being charged with second-degree attempted urder, first and second-degree assault, reckless driving, and misconduct in office. If Parks is found guilty of all charges, which I doubt, he faces a maximum of 65 years in prison. Let's all take another look at the video.
Hey, yo, what the f? You gonna hit him with the car?
Straight up. No, all right.
Yeah, what's your reason to stop him? You ain't even got no reason to stopping him, bro. Hey, yo, walk off, Trey. You hit the alley, yo. Go ahead, Trey. Walk off, yo. He beating. He ain't even got no reason to stop him. Hey, yo, what the f? You gonna hit him with the car? Yo, what the f, bro? Yo, oh no, yo. Hey, yo. Come back this way, yo.
The indictment alleges that on October 27th, around 5 p.m., Officer Parks drove to Wiley Liquors Bar in the 3100 block of Wiley Avenue, where several people were standing on the sidewalk. At the time, Parks exited his police vehicle and approached the civilians. Parks said, "It's getting a little hot, guys. I just need you to take a lap, you know?" One of the people began walking away, and as the other people walked away, Parks got back into his patrol vehicle and drove a brief way westbound on Wiley Avenue before stopping along the curb to the right of the first person who had left the liquor store corner. At that time, Parks called that person by name to come over here and go out of his vehicle again. Parks said, "Don't make it worse. I'm going to be straight up with you. I'm going to be straight up with you. You going to come." And then Parks motioned with his index finger that the person should walk towards him. The person proceeded to say no and turned and began walking away. As the person left the area, Parks yelled out, "All right, I'm going to call the dogs and come get you." Parks then returned to his patrol car and said on the police radio, "I have one running adult male in the alley." Next, Parks proceeded to drive his police cruiser into a paved driveway directly at the person with increasing speed. Parks. Just one of them days when you just should have stayed at home. Robert Parks, I know you knew better. I know in your mind, well, your mind wasn't working at that time, but I know you know better. Was that worth it? Was all what you did, was that worth it? Losing your job, your pension, and looking at jail. OMG, come on, Robert Parks. You was having one of them days. Lord, we all are. But we just can't be chasing and hitting and running over people all willy-nilly. I know that boy was scared as I don't know what. The person ran to his left into a grassy area to avoid being struck, and Parks proceeded to steer his vehicle directly at the man and struck him in the grassy area. After being hit, the man ran away from the patrol car towards Wiley Avenue while Parks continued to drive at the man who ran onto the sidewalk between a utility pole and a fence. Park drove his vehicle onto the sidewalk in between the utility pole and a fence. Lord, I bet you Parks was so mad. He was like, "I'm going to catch this little ninja right here. Oh, ninja, you going to prison today." Parks wasn't letting nothing stop him. "Superman, I can catch the little ninja. Yes, I can." But let's keep going. Let's keep going. Child Parks drove his vehicle onto the sidewalk in between the utility pole and fence directly at the man. The man was able to run towards an alleyway behind both homes and businesses. Parks made a U-turn and drove down the same daggone alley, plowing through a chain link fence and into the backyard of a home in the 3100 block of Sumter Avenue. The man had to jump over a fence to avoid being hit, according to the indictment. At that point, Parks' vehicle became disabled and he exited and chased the man on foot. I think Parks thought he was chasing a slave that that was trying to get away. That's what this looks like. He looked like he was trying to catch property that he thought belonged to him. You would have thought this man was on the most wanted list, most wanted slave. Parks was like, there's a slave running. There's a slave running. Oh, he can't get away. He can't get away. There's a good buck here. When I get back to the plantation, I'm certainly going to let the other Negroes know that this is what happens when you try to get away from Massa Parks. You can't do it. Massa Parks don't give up. Guess what, Mr. Parks? Slavery days are over. We're into a new slavery, modern day slavery, but that's a whole nother story. But see, now you can get in trouble. And you know that you could be looking at some jail time. I don't know if you are, but anywho, after he chased the men on foot, he stopped shortly because his fat tail probably was out of breath. He stopped shortly after to return to his patrol car. You couldn't catch that young man. You couldn't catch the young man. He was going fast. Mr. Ivan Bates says, the officer's actions were unacceptable and completely at odds with how we expect our public servants to act. We are thankful to our partners in the state's attorney's office for their work and will be closely following the outcome of this trial. If convicted, the officer will be fired immediately. Wait a minute. He ain't fired yet? What? Lord, the privileges they get. Y'all know this white man should be fired. He should not pass go. He should not be able to serve on the force. White privilege. Woo-hoo. Lord, don't let me get into my singing bag. Don't let me get into my singing bag. But this man right here is still working. And if he's found guilty, he'll be fired immediately in accordance with the law. That's some BS. He needs to be fired now. ASAP. And I'm not talking about Rocky. Get it together, Mr. Ivan Bates. Get it together. Arrest him ASAP. Now. Oh, my goodness. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about this. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.